are doing the best we can. It's Jim and John here at the Expo Center, bringing you the Watertown and the Oahe Capitals. It's boys varsity hockey.
So we are back with a new stream. This is take number 4. If we can get through take number 4, it could be the last take that we have. But it's been, it happened a couple weeks ago too, and I've never been closer to just stopping a broadcast midstream than I have here in the last for tonight. But we're gonna do our best to try and keep going on the air and keep going with this broadcast. Let's try and get you a commercial break, and we'll come back with a second period coming up after this. You're listening to Hawaii Capitals Hockey on Capital City Rock, and you're watching it on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sport.
Low-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it. River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pier and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pier and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
Hi, this is Jason from Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio here in Pierre. This Christmas, give the gift the whole family can enjoy. We carry hot spring, caldera, and free-flow spas, soothing saunas, and quality pool tables, perfect for year-round fun and relaxation. For 35 years, we've brought South Dakota families the very best, and we still offer the guaranteed lowest prices in the state on every spa and every product we sell. So this holiday season, give comfort, give wellness, and give memories. Leisure Palace Pool, Spa, and Patio, quality you trust at the guaranteed lowest price in South Dakota.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC. 224-6627.
Looking for a trusted partner in your automotive journey? Beck Motor Company, your local Chevy dealer, is here for all your car buying, service, and repair needs. Whether you're shopping for a new ride, keeping your vehicle running smoothly, or looking for expert advice, our team is dedicated to providing top-notch service every step of the way. We offer a wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, along with a service department you can count on. Come down to Beck Motor Company, where your satisfaction is our top priority. Beck Motor Company. We're making a great deal better. BeckMotors.com, 605-224-5912.
Looking to buy or sell your home? Discover the difference with Kathy Sunshine Properties. With 50 years of experience and their local expertise, both as agents and neighbors, Kathy and her team are here to make your real estate journey smooth and successful.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned investor, the trusted professionals at Kathy Sunshine clients who have turned their real estate dream
As we welcome you back, we'll see if maybe we can get ourselves going. Well, we got to get back on the radio on Capital City Rock on 104.5 before we can get rolling again. As John Winkler alongside Jim Lloyd, as we continue to try and get you ready for this second period. I believe we lost our internet another time. It keeps going in and out on the iPad too, but Jim Lloyd joining us from Watertown, made the trip, and it's been a good first period so far, Jim.
It's a good period of hockey. Absolutely. Not so much as far as the internet is concerned, but man, what a hockey game we have.
It's 0-0. No scoring in that first period, 11-6 on the shot chart in favor of the Oahe Capitals. And we are excited for this second period as the teams will switch ends and keep things moving along.
We're going to start with players in the penalty box. It's a coincidental roughing call. It was Brecken Furman and Jake Root. We're going to be in the box yet, I believe, for another maybe a minute and a half, as those penalties happened at 52 seconds left in that first period.
All right, we'll see if maybe there's something. It might be take 5. Maybe 5's the charm. But we're just about set for the second period between the Caps and the Watertown Lakers. So as the second period starts to get underway, it'll be 5-on-5. And here we are. I think we're on YouTube. I think we're on Capital City Rock.
Welcome aboard.
We're glad you're with us. We'll keep it here at Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports as long as we possibly can, as we're underway here in the second period, as it is 0-0. Logan Brown, it'll be sent back across. Landry Van Roekel will pick it up. And at the blue line, it is sent back in by the Watertown Lakers. No score on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine's scoreboard. This centering pass that was blocked by Cooper Beestrom never got to any of the Watertown Lakers. It was a dangerous pass attempt, as it will be Logan Anderson here towards Ian Schweitzer, but it's held in by Watertown, and it is going to go wide of the net into the corner here on the near side. As it'll come back with a couple players battling for the puck, still in the corner, trying to find a way to get out of that area. Now Elsher will throw it across over the far side. That shot and got all the way through it. Hand was able to make a glove save, but didn't catch it cleanly, as it will be sent back in the zone by Logan Brown. It'll be over Colton Sutton. It'll get over into the corner. Aiden Melville can't handle the puck. Aiden Beam behind the net. Beam to the corner, as the Caps will send things up the ice from Dylan Dodson, but it will be iced by Dodson, and we will get a whistle with 15:37 to go here in the second period.
Like they say in hockey, the next one will be a big one, John.
I think Jeff Anderson said that a lot.
He does.
Didn't he?
He does. At the beginning of every period, and it does come true. That next goal is huge.
Do you think he's gone through all 4 YouTube streams to keep up with us?
He probably quit by now.
I hope you haven't quit. I hope you're still with us. Face off to the right of Jay Sand. It is won by Watertown, but the Caps will pick up possession. That will go off the glass, and it will go out of play into the student section. They're wearing their ugly sweaters. Some of them were wearing their ugly sweaters last night for the boys' basketball game. That have made their way out there. I did see that our scoreboard sponsor, American Family Insurance, Brittany Shufflebine, that had an ugly sweater of Brittany Shufflebine's face on one of those ugly sweaters that one of the kids was wearing last night. Here on the near side, it will be Brecken Furman. Lost the handle of the puck. Tyler Roberts will pick it up. He moves into the offensive zone. It will be still taken into the corner, and it will be around with 15:09 to go here in the period number 2. This will be sent all the way back in, and now it's Bridger Babcock that will move it back up. This will go all the way down, wide of the goalie of Nygaard. We'll get a whistle and icing. 14:59 remaining here in, make that 14:58 remaining here in the second period. Glad you're still with us on Capital City Rock and on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. We got a good one going so far. And even with all the technical difficulties, you haven't missed anything yet.
You have not missed anything yet. And despite if we can't get you on the air and so forth, the hockey game does continue.
Right.
Without technology.
Thankfully, or maybe not thankfully, they didn't wait for us to get everything figured out. As this will be set down at, nope, it was, they said, well, it was a onside play, but it was set for an icing. Now, there's been really good defensive play. The goalies have looked sharp. There have been good plays, but you haven't missed any goals with 14:42 left to go here in this second period.
Yeah, good hockey game here, and the offensive faceoff coming here for the Lakers. And in games like this, the faceoffs are really important. Now, every possession is big here in a 0-0 game.
Aiden Melville trying to get that shot away, but he fanned on it. Then the shot went wide from Watertown. As this going to be held in, Jet Van Gilder. It'll be out towards the blue line. Aiden Bowder trying to handle the puck. Still trying to get the puck out of the zone. Now it's grabbed by the Capitals, and it'll come here to the near side for Cooper Beestrom, who will spin a circle, and his pass just missed for Triton Parmley. Out to the red line at center ice. It'll be moved back in, and over into the corner. Van Gilder will pick it up. Centers one for Melville, trying to go right back over to Boston Butler, unable to. And then the puck will find its way in, and they will score.
The Lakers say it's in. That puck is laying in the net.
But the referee has not made a signal. He's getting the other official in to talk about it.
The Lakers saw it. All the Lakers looking at the puck, and it was definitely in the net. As Hand knew it was behind him also, but it was laying in the net.
To not have a signal kind of makes you feel like for the Capitals, they've got a good opportunity to have this not count.
Right, and with no signal, it's going to be very difficult for them to all of a sudden, say that there was a goal. Although the Lakers bench is not too excited about it, so perhaps what they saw on the ice is true, and the referees still huddled up over on the far dot as that puck was in the net.
Now, did Hand have it covered and it was poked free by the Watertown Lakers?
I think it was...
that pushed it into the net.
I think it was Melville came around the back of the net, and he was pointing at the net, and
no goal.
It's going to be no goal. Like you said, it'd be pretty hard to say, okay, now it's a goal. There was no call initially.
And there was no signal of a goal or no goal.
Right.
And Coach Lloyd is getting an explanation. He wants the other official that was there at the...
And he's not going to get it the way it looks.
He is going to come over and talk to Coach Lloyd. Because you knew one way or the other, the coach was going to want to talk with the referee on why it was or wasn't a goal. And I think, again, it could have been pushed under from one of the Watertown Lakers that Hand had it covered. And it might have gone even underneath the net completely and went in.
There were two Lakers that were thinking it was a goal on the ice. Nobody else on the ice, including the referees, had any indication of a goal.
Yeah, I would say there's about three guys that celebrated. Nobody else really moved at all. As the faceoff will be won by the Capitals in their own end of the ice. As this will be moved along, Aiden Bowder will chip it off the boards and trying to race after it. Jock Elsher will get to it first, and he'll send it here to the near side. Pitching in is Cooper Beestrom to hold it in the zone. He'll chop at it. He'll try and find the handle of the puck, trying to get a shot away. Goes back out to the slot where it was a shot by Parmley, and then Colton Nygaard, he dropped his stick, but it got stuck in the netting. So by the time he got back over to the net, he was able to just pick it right up into his hand. Here is now Melville moved in. That shot and a save by Hand. He's tracking the rebound, and Van Rokel will pick up the rebound for the Capitals. Van den Bosch will tip it along. No one was there for the Caps for a moment, but a couple of sticks got canceled out, and it's now going to be moved along by Bowder, and he'll flip it in deep as it will get to the corner. Elsher will pick it up, and he'll send it, and he'll turn it over behind the net. Capitals looking for an opportunity to center it. Pass will come out to the blue line for Beam. He'll get free from Melville. His shot got blocked, might have hit Beestrom in front, and it will be make that Schweitzer in front, but then it's held in. Beam will have it again on the near side. Beam will pass it over for Anderson. That one just missed, and it does go out of the zone. And it'll be here for Bridger Babcock. His pass, that one was deflected. And then Anderson will lay a check down, but a penalty coming up against the Capitals as Anderson will go to the penalty box and will get a whistle. And again, looked like a pretty clean check by Anderson.
Well, that's that, John. What we see is the way it's going to be called. Some of what we considered a pretty good check, as Tyson Lawrence took that check from the Caps, and we are going to have a power play opportunity coming here for the Lakers.
I think the biggest thing, Dodson had got checked pretty late after a play was made, and he went down and stayed down on the ice, and there was no penalty against the Watertown Lakers. Now you get a couple of clean checks from Dodson and Anderson. They both end up in the penalty box. Does make for the Capitals to feel a little bit more frustrated on the penalty side of things right now. But here's a shorthanded opportunity for the Caps, and Aiden Beam will try and get around his man. Beam will try and continue to kill off some time, as it's 12:18 to go here in the second period. 1:40 remaining on the power play. Second power play here for the Watertown Lakers. It will be grabbed behind the net, Quentin Jorgensen. He'll move it up to the far side. Van Gilder now has it for Watertown. He'll keep it moving for Roberts. Roberts is in. He'll fake that first initial shot. He will circle behind the net, turns on his backhand, gets to the corner as the puck was poked away from him, and then eventually grabbed here by the Capitals, and he'll be sent all the way down. 1:10 remaining here on the power play. As Bowder will get to the bench, Dylan Dodson steps on the ice. He has it here. He'll cut free. His shot. That was a slow-moving shot, and Nygaard was still able to make the save and just barely came away with it. And it'll be moved along here by Melville. Melville into the corner as he takes a spill, and then the Caps will try and send it down the ice. Schweitzer will race after it. 44 to go on the power play for Watertown. That pass will come for Dodson. He'll pirouette at the slot, lost the puck. Bridger Babcock will pick it up. He tries to cut free to try and get a shot away. Nygaard, that's behind him. He's poking it. Bridger Babcock thought he had scored, but now Nygaard is able to cover it, and both teams have had their hands and gloves and their sticks raised for a goal. That won't count.
And Nygaard just barely sat on this one. And mind you, this is all shorthanded opportunity here by the Caps with a flurry of shots, as the Lakers have not been able to do anything that looks like a power play.
Yeah, it's been more of the Capitals on the penalty kill looking like they're on the power play right now. Dylan Dodson will take the face-off on the offensive zone to the left of Nygaard. It'll be controlled here by the Watertown Lakers. Maybe one last rush up the ice for Watertown. It'll be moved up on the far side of the ice. It comes here to the near side of open space, and it's intercepted by Cooper Beestrom, and he'll send it in, trying to go wide of Nygaard. He got a glove on it. Beestrom almost took the puck away. 10 seconds left to go here in the power play. It'll come to the far side for Jorgensen, who will try and send it down the ice, but he hit the linesman. It didn't thankfully come to Tate Marco for Watertown, and Marco will try and send it in deep, but it was blocked. Logan Anderson came out of the penalty box. They're trying to spring him free. Anderson now has it in the offensive zone. Anderson cuts to the forehand, and he shot it high over Nygaard, and we get a whistle as the puck goes to the netting with 10:24 to go here in the second period.
It appears that the Lakers are just happy to be back 5-on-5, as they're really struggling getting any type of power play set up. And they're missing two key guys. Bailey Dorneman and Colton Kozuski are both absent from this Laker team this weekend. Those are both power play guys. Maybe it makes a difference.
Ian Schweitzer will win the face-off. Bridger Babcock, his pass will come across, and it will be now grabbed here, and that pass goes up. Logan Anderson will eventually grab it here for the Capitals, and then it'll be sent back in by Oahe, and the Caps will have to tag back up. Nygaard into the corner. Now over to the far side. Colton Sutton moves up the boards on the far end. This will be flipped high to center ice, landing right next to Boston Butler, and he'll carry it in the offensive zone. But it'll be Anderson that will pick off a pass, and now Logan Brown nearly was able to spring free away from Sutton, but he had a good stick. Jeff Van Gilder into the offensive zone. Van Gilder can't get a shot away. Melville will backhand it towards the net off of Jason near the outside of the goal. And with 9:40 left to go here in the second period, Ian Schweitzer, he'll send it back around here to the near side for Logan Brown. Brown will try and get it all the way up for a beam, unable to. And then Brown's second opportunity does get the puck out of the zone. Brown will pick up speed into the offensive end for the Capitals. His shot right in the glove of Nygaard, and we get a whistle with 9:21 to go here in the second period.
Well, I can say at this point, neither team real clean.
No.
In either one of the zones, a lot of up and down ice. Nobody has no team has more possession than the other, but it's a 0-0 game. 17 shots on goal, however, for the Caps.
Face-off will be to the left of Nygaard. It is won here by the Capitals, held in. Here's a shot by Furman, and that one is a save made by Nygaard on the right blocker. Bonnie tried to center one back to Furman. Comes out to the blue line. Van Rokel pinches in to hold it in the zone as he got to the corner. And then Bonnie trying to poke check a puck away. This one will be out towards the blue line. Beastrom will hold it in. His shot will bounce. Made it a little bit harder for Nygaard to catch cleanly. He was able to gather it up with no rebound for the Capitals. And a whistle with 8:55 to go here in the second period.
Cole Nygaard, the senior goalie for the Lakers, is holding them in the game right now as there is a flurry by the Capitals.
19-9 in shots in favor of the Caps. 8-3 here in the second period. Face-off will be to the right of Nygaard. It is won by Watertown. The puck will be into the Capital bench. I think Dylan Dodson was trying to reach his glove in the bench and pull it back out and keep play continuing. But face-off will stay in the offensive zone for the Capitals. Lyle Bonnie will take the face-off here for the Caps. And it'll be one back to Bridger Babcock. His shot will whistle wide, far side post. There is Bean that's able to stand up. We'll try and keep ourselves going here on YouTube at Capital City Rock Sports. I think we're okay. Getting things back and going again. We won't be an offside play that we'll see if we can get the timer back and back up and going here with 6:30 left to go. We'll get that time back on track here in a moment. Bridger Babcock starts to carry it in. It's now Logan Brown. Instead, Aiden Melville moving along. There's a big old stick lift that went high up into the air. As it's going to be a shot attempt that was blocked. And now the Caps can move it up the ice, looking for Logan Anderson in the offensive zone. Anderson back over for Brown. He walks in, and that's an easy glove saved by Nygaard. We get a whistle with now 6:05 to go here in this second period.
This game becoming a little bit more physical with 6 minutes left here in this. We did not see that physicality in the first period, or was not tolerated, as we did have 2 penalties in that first period on what we thought were a pretty decent check. But the game is changing just a little bit, a little faster, a little more physical.
It is into the corner. It is now played. Schweitzer trying to move it along. It is now a shot attempt, a one-time opportunity that was broken up. And it will be coming out to the blue line where Bridger Babcock, he was able to hold the blue line, keep it in the offensive zone. 5:40 left to go here in the second period. Schweitzer will spin down. Here's a penalty coming up against Watertown. Schweitzer will be sent back over. Schweitzer with a shot and a save. The rebound will be touched by Roberts, and we will get a whistle with 5:30 to go. And the Caps will have their first power play opportunity of the entire night.
We're going to see what now that the Lakers can do a man down. They obviously couldn't get anything going on 2 power play opportunities, so the Capitals will go on the power play with 5:30 in this second period. Maybe the special teams is what it's going to take to break the ice, as you speak in hockey.
Bosberg will go for an interference call. 5.5 to go here in the second period. This will be grabbed here for number 22 in Jack Elsher. But it's not out of the zone. It's Dodson on his backhand, sends it to the net. Nygaard is trying to cover it up. The Caps are saying it went in, but I think Nygaard is able to fall on top of it. That would be really hard to prove that it was all the way past the red line.
Stuck under his left pad, and he slid back. It almost looked like that red line was very near the puck.
It is still 0-0. 1:43 left to go. The Boys and Girls Club power play for the Capitals. It will go down the ice. Aiden Beam will pick it up. 5:05 to go here in period number 2. Nearly turned over. Dodson will pick up the puck. Man falls down in Melville, and now Dodson will move up ahead. This is now into the offensive zone. Dodson will send it back door and score! The Cavs will take a 1-0 lead. Lyle Bonney makes it a 1-0 on the power play. The pass from Dodson, and it's chipped by Bonney and in. What a goal for Lyle Bonney to make it 1-0. His first of the season.
Well, that next one, that's what it's going to take to score a goal in this game is a long pass to the back door, and the Capitals strike first here at the Expo Center at the end of that second period. Took a long time for either team to break it open here, and we'll see where we go from here.
And the shot that beats Nygaard is one that has to be perfect. Here's a centering pass. Bonney again, backhander, saved by Nygaard, and there is no rebound. Bonney was looking for 2 goals in a span of 7 seconds. 4:40 left to go here in this. Make that 11 seconds, but 4:40 to go here in the second period. But that pass was bouncing, and Bonney swatted at it and pushed it right into the net. As Lyle Bonney had his first varsity goal. Dodson with the lone assist, as it's now back to 5-on-5 with the Caps with a huge power play goal to make it a 1-0 game with 4:24 to go here into period number 2. Over on that far side, it's going to be moved along, and it's into the offensive zone for Watertown. Now a 2-on-1, but developing. Bonney, Schweitzer, now Furman will pick it up. He'll send it to the net. It was blocked, and it will be moved along, and now we'll get a whistle as Nygaard is able to cover it up and get the whistle.
That was an odd puck. It went off of Quentin Jorgensen, and it was a bouncing puck that went to Nygaard, and he was able to find that one on the post.